Okay, I'd like to go over your brightspace learning management for this class, BI 340. So if you go to the brightspace link and go to the home page, this is what you'll see for this class, BI 340, section D4. Most of you should probably be familiar with brightspace by now, and some of you have already been in my classes, so you kind of know how I work with this. So you go to the home screen, you'll notice some different components. So the first one we'll look at is weekly learning folders. If you click on that, you'll see a number of subsections: week 1 folder, week 2 folder, week 3 folder. This contains a lot of training materials such as your textbook, PowerPoints, the class presentation slides, some supplemental material, some ancillary videos that may help out with the learning process. Go through them each week, respective to the lesson that we're covering. So whenever you go into a subsection, it's easy to just find yourself and navigate through by hitting Course Home. So now you see another tab that says Examinations. Your class will have 3 examinations. 1, 2, and 3 make up 60% of your grade. The dates still need to be modified. But basically, once you click on the examination, it's just a multiple choice content exam. It's pretty standard. I'm going to go back to Course Home. If I scroll down a little bit, part of your grade is involved in doing weekly homework assignments. Your homework assignment is generally 100 question multiple choice open book test covering the following week's material. So if this is week 1, introduction, week 2 will be covering vital signs and patient care skills. That's what your homework is going to be based on. So it's generally a good idea to read through the assigned chapters, skim through it, try to attempt the questions of the homework. You have unlimited time and unlimited attempts. See how you do. It gives you feedback once you're finished. Go back and look at the questions that you didn't get right and review them and try it again. Just to give you an idea of how this works, we'll look at a practice homework. I'm going to hit preview, bypass restrictions because I'm on the instructor's page, and I'm going to start the quiz. These are very bizarre random questions. So question 1, what year did the New York Jets win the Super Bowl? Did they ever win a Super Bowl? They actually did. Does anybody know? Well, it was actually in 1969. Question 2, a little tricky. What planet did Superman grow up on? Now, if anybody's a comic book geek or at least saw any of the movies, you might be tempted to pick Krypton if you know anything about Superman. But that's the planet he was born on. The planet he grew up on was Earth. If anybody's a good fan of 80s horror movies, the classic era of horror movies, which of the following iconic horror fiends wore a hockey mask? Was it Jason from Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street, Michael Myers from the Halloween series, or Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre? It was actually Jason, but just for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to pick the wrong answer. I'm going to pick Freddy Krueger. What is the first rule of this class? Well, anybody who's had me in any classes before know that the first rule is do not call me professor. Thank you very much. And as a little arrogant as it may sound, but just to top things off, where's the best place to take medical assistant training? Queensborough Community College, QCC here, and of course that is all of the above. But don't automatically, reflexively always pick all of the above when you're taking quizzes and exams. I'm going to submit the quiz. It's going to prompt me to make sure that I really want to submit it. Okay, this is pending evaluation. I don't know why it's not evaluating me, but I'll go back and look at it afterwards. In the meantime, I'm going to return to the content, go to the course home. All right, there's another category for quizzes. Each week, you'll be taking a 15 to 20 question multiple choice quiz, very similar to what you just saw in the homework. And then finally, you want to be familiar with your Zoom folder. There may be chances when the campus closes, usually due to other emergencies, but class will still be in session. That's the age of technology that we live in. There's no more snow days. So please take a few moments to open up the Brightspace page, play around with it, click around, get yourself familiar with it. Please reach out to me if you have any questions or any confusing problems. Look forward to seeing you and working with you next week. Bye-bye.